interesting.
Whoa! Ow! Are we in the right place? This place looks like a mess.
Yes, this is Niez, the capital of Mahag Sar.
I don't see any signs of people. And the buildings.
Yeah, this doesn't seem like the kind of place people would actually live.
No soldiers, no Danans, not a soul to be seen. Yet look at these facades. This is clearly a Renan district.
Hey, check out that drawing on the castle gate. That's the Darkwing's crest. It's from an old Danan legend about a hero who defeated an evil king with a torch and their trusty owl. That's his crest. I'm sure of it.
Really? First time I'm hearing it. So if someone drew it on the gate...
It must mean the Renans have lost control of the city.
Are you suggesting the Danans rose up and defeated the Lord here? Hard to believe, but not entirely unthinkable, given the evidence.
Let's look around and see if we can find someone. They might be able to tell us what happened. This is horrible.
Is there truly no one here?
All of these ruins look like they were made pretty recently.
But if that's the case, then where do you think the people that used to live here went off to? There must have been Danans and Renans, right?
That's a good question. Even if the Danans rebelled and managed to overthrow the Renans here, there should still be some people around.
This debris... Do you think it could be the work of Renan astral arts?
Perhaps, but the appearance of these ruins is rather uniform, which leads me to believe otherwise.
Hey, Rinwell. That story you told us about the Dark Wings, it said that the evil king was vanquished with a holy flame, right?
Yeah, that's right.
Then there might be some truth to that old story after all. It looks like all the rubble here had been scarred by flames.
Let's not jump to any conclusions just yet. If we can find someone around here, we might be able to get them to tell us what happened. Dohalim, you forgot to take care of the fire yesterday.
What do you mean, take care of? Ah, yes. You meant to put it out?
Yep. If it stays lit, we could end up in real trouble real fast.
I see. I apologize for not realizing that. I shall be more careful in the future.
The way he's talking, it's like the thought of putting it out himself never even occurred to him.
Moving on, Dohalim, I should mention that the clasp for your cape is about to come undone.
Oh yes, I tried to fix that myself, but it simply refused to cooperate with me.
I can't believe I'm hearing this. Are you telling me Renans can't even dress themselves?
Lords like Dohalim have attendants that take care of just about everything they need, so I'm not surprised he sometimes struggles with the basics.
Even by those standards, you've got to admit this is still a little extreme.
Shionna's got a point. I mean, you don't see Renans like her needing so much help to get stuff done.
In my case, circumstances forced me to learn how to be independent. Even so, I still think Dohalim could afford to pick up a few more self-sufficient skills.
Well, specifically speaking, what would you suggest that I learn?
For starters, I think it'd be good for you to learn how to dress. And put on shoes. How to comb your hair is equally important. And learning to manage your possessions better. And then from there...
She sounds like his mom rattling all that off.
Oh, and another thing. About your owl, Rinwell.
What is it?
When he starts to molt, would you be willing to give me his old feathers? I think I could find a use for them.
What do you intend to do with those?
Well, recently, I haven't been sleeping well. However, I hear pillows made from owl feathers are very comfortable and wish to make one.
This is why I hate you, Renans!
Did I say something offensive?
Next time, put your own needs aside for a second and think about how someone might react first. Then consider if it's worth asking at all.
Oh.
Hoo-hoo! Hoo-hoo!
Maybe something's going on in the forest.
What are those out in the valley? Windmills? They're huge.
They're most likely used to harvest wind astral energy, so they have to be big.
All of you, stop right there! Don't move!
They have us surrounded.
Who are you? Where did you come from?
You first! Show yourself!
I'm the one asking the questions here. Don't try anything funny. One wrong move, and I guarantee we'll blow you away.
What are you...
My name is Alphen. I came here from Calaglia.
Alphen? The wielder of the blazing sword?
Getting pretty famous, isn't he?
Here is my proof. Will that suffice? Or do I have to burn down one of those houses to make my point?
No need. I believe you. I'm Beifong, of the Darkwings. Sorry for threatening to blow you away. We're still hunting down the remnants of the enemy forces, so everyone's more than a bit on edge right now. Please forgive me.
Remaining? Wait, you mean you already took down the Lord of this realm?
That's right. We took her weapons and turned them right back on her.
Are you the Dahnan leader here in Niez?
Nah, I'm just one of the commanders. Deadeye's the one who runs the show. I'd be happy to take you to him. Just one problem. The Renans. Seems the rumors you were running with them were true. You do understand, right? I mean, we only just liberated the city from their kind. Everyone's short on trust. And for good reason. Especially Deadeye. I think it'd be best if those two waited outside.
Not going to happen.
I don't think it's a good idea for us to split up. It's too dangerous.
Then it's on your head, friend. Our base is that way.
You could have left me behind, you know.
This isn't just about you, Dohalim.
Yes.
I guess even after...
Yeah. This place seems like it's got a lot of issues to fix.
So you're Elfin, are ya? Thought you'd be bigger. Huh. Guess the armor beefs you up a bit. You've got a lot of people talking, you know. But in this town, I call the shots. You play by my rules here. Just remember that. Gotta say, I didn't expect you to run with a gang of women and kids. Those other lords must have been real pushovers, huh?
Boy?
Seriously? Are you this rude to everyone you meet?
Don't interrupt me, you brat. Didn't your parents teach you any manners?
What, you?
Nah, that struck a nerve for sure.
So you're the one who took down the Lord of this realm, huh? How'd you pull that off?
We just swiped the Renan's explosives. And then we blasted them all to hell and back.
Explosives? That's a pretty bold approach. But how'd you manage to avoid hurting your own people?
I didn't, that's how. With the
Okay.
chance to take out a lord was worth the sacrifice.
And the Lord? What did this sacrifice earn you?
Unfortunately, we couldn't manage to finish her off. But now we've really got the girl on the run.
She ran?
A lord?
Yeah, the lady was just a coward. She had a whole lot more bark than bite, that's for sure. She's probably hiding off in a hole somewhere. But not for long. We'll find her and drag her right back into town. Then she'll get what's coming to her.
I wouldn't be so sure. She may run, but she'll never go quiet.
Shut up, Bright Eyes! I would have run you through already, if you weren't with the blazing sword here.
The whole
He's striking a lot of nerves.
reason you're fighting is to free the Danans in this realm, is it not? If so,
Shut your
then...
mouth, witch! That's enough! If you're really fighting for us Danans, why keep these bastards around? Why haven't you killed them already?
I'm not going to kill these bastards.
Whoa. Is that the case, huh? Then tell me the point of the show.
They're my friends.
Friends? Renans are Renans. The scum-sucking bastards who've been draining our souls for 300 years now! But you know that. Maybe it's 'cause you and that little lady are friends and more.
Son of a... You'll pay for that!
That's enough! You know that was completely uncalled for.
All of you, get the hell out of my realm! And don't ever come back! This is Danan's realm and it's ours, understand? I call the shots here. And I make the rules. I do, Deadeye, leader of the Dark Wings!
Yeah! Deadeye! Liberator Deadeye! You are the true leader of this realm! We're not afraid of any... The Dark Wings! The Dark Wings rule!
No cap. If it was an elephant holding them back, they all would have jumped him.
Hey, wait up! Told you so, didn't I? You should have left your Renan pals outside.
You don't agree with him, do you? I could tell by the look on your face in there.
That's how things are with him. He loses his temper, then I step in and calm things down.
Better you than me.
If that's all, I think it's past time we were going.
Look, I just wanted to apologize for what Deadeye said in there.
At least somebody's got some manners around here.
He didn't used to be like that. But, well, that's what losing most of your loved ones will do to a man. He may never forgive the Renans.
It's a little ironic how indistinguishable his manner is to that of a lord.
Hey, Bayfon? Deadeye mentioned the Lord is still on the run. Any ideas where she might be?
We looked all over, but found no traces of her. We heard some rumblings about activity in Estaluva Forest, but that's it.
Estaluva, huh?
Wait, you're not going after her, are you? Certainly won't win you any favors with Deadeye.
This isn't Deadeye's war, and we're certainly not fighting it for him. Besides, it's like Shion said, her type isn't going to go quietly.
Hey, it's your funeral. Don't say I didn't warn you.
We'll be sure to keep you out of it. Before we set out, though, is there anywhere around here we can rest?
Sure. Building at the end of the road, opposite side. It's all yours. We use it as temporary lodging, to house people who don't have a new place to live quite yet.
We're not going to run into any trouble there, are we?
Rumors of a certain fiery sword have spread fast. I doubt anyone will be eager to give you guys problems. And here's where I say my farewell. You're on your own, but good hunting.
Before you go, how come you don't hate the Renans as well?
Oh, believe me, I've got my bone to pick with the Renans. Just not with two of them I've never so much as laid eyes on before.
Let's head on over to that lodge. We'll figure out what our next move is there.
I get the feeling Deadeye's signed up to be a rebel, so he could have a roost to rule. Heck, he's no better than a lord. In some ways, he's even worse.
I know. How could he use explosives on his own people?
And yet, despite the toll of his actions, none of the Dahnans we've seen seem to question his assumed authority in the least. If anything, they may well consider him a hero, which would say a great deal toward how deeply they resented the Renans here.
Still, I don't think this is as simple as saying the good guys won out over the bad ones.
Yeah, I don't either. Deadeye might have managed to drive the Renans out of Niez, but that doesn't make the way he did it okay. No matter which way you look at it.
A victory that's earned by throwing away the lives of his own people? No, that isn't a victory at all. I can understand that the Dahnans here are standing up against their oppression, but that doesn't mean they have to humiliate all Renans just to settle the score.
I'm perfectly able to stand up for myself, Alphen. Besides, I'm used to it by...
But you shouldn't have to be, Shionne. It's just... What I mean to say is, when you've been a slave for so long, it's easy to accept that's how it should be because it's all you've ever known. Constantly being belittled is no different. I don't think that's fair. For me or for you.
I just don't know, man.
Don't know what?
Deadeye managed to drive out a real live Renan lord. That's incredible. And he seems to have a lot of supporters surrounding him, too. But he's got an attitude worse than any angry Zeugle. Plus, Niez is in utter ruins. I don't have a clue what his game is.
The Renans are powerful. And because of that, it takes a strong leader to have any hope of toppling them. However, when you take down one dictator only to replace them with another, ultimately it's just business as usual.
If it'd been Zephyr instead of Deadeye, I don't think things would have turned out like this.
Rinwell!
Yeah, I think so too. Zephyr did things differently top to bottom. He's not the kind of person who would have forced his own views or decisions on other people. When you do that, you're ruling over others, not leading them.
To be honest, I don't know what I would have wanted my dad to do if he was in that position.
Law.
The whole thing feels weird in a way. It's a weird kind of feeling, but at the same time, part of me also feels happy? Deadeye and my dad are two very different men. For now, I'm content knowing that.
The city is liberated, and yet the air still hums with fear and anxiety. It reminds me all too well of how Viscent once was.
Hums? You mean like music?
Yeah, none of this sounds like music to my ears. In fact, I've never seen any Dahnans with musical instruments in my life.
You don't need instruments to play music. It can emerge naturally from the sounds of people going about their day and the hustle and bustle of life.
You seem to care a lot about music, Dohalim. I didn't know that about you.
Have I not mentioned it? Before I was a candidate for the lordship, I had my heart set on the life of a musician.
You? A musician?
Indeed. Music enriches the world around us. I trained day and night to hone my art. Words could not describe my bliss, as my notes carried with them the sights and sounds of nature, the ebb and flow of time, and the thoughts of people on the wind.
Dohalim.
Forgive me. My loquaciousness can get the best of me at times.
Don't apologize. It's interesting hearing what Renan culture is like.
Even though the Renans destroyed all of our arts and culture.
Personally, I was interested in the music of Dahna as well. The fact that generations of lords deemed music to be of no use to their slaves, and outright forbade the ownership of instruments, is lamentable. Not that my words can undo the damage already done.
Time for a wardrobe change.
What's wrong? All right.
What the?
Hey.
Yeah!
Good.
All right!
Not this way, I guess.
I feel like somebody's watching us.
Maybe Mm-hmm. Well...
I see.
Oh, just great.
Excuse me! Good.
That's some cryptic text, all right.
It could mean anything. Can't we just look around the area for clues or something?
Hey! Maybe these are supposed to be different locations?
Oh, now you're into this too, huh?
Looks like we made it here in one piece.
That's far enough!
They got me flanked! That's fun. Going in!
Glimmer Dragon! Enough fun!
My fists are crushing it out there!
This is what we were asked to get, wasn't it?
I'll take that.
Is this the so-called legendary instrument?
Actually, I think it's one of the freight train parts that I was using for a sword.
I'm sure anything will be fine. We should take it.
Finally. If only we could have flown with the wind to get here faster.
I'm not... How's this?
I see.
Great! Huh?
Agreed.
Dohalim.
I can't believe you managed to shoo off that irritating bard.
Had we brought him along, it would have livened up our journey considerably.
You know, maybe you're right. We could have hit it off.
Yeah, and the two of you could be irritating together.
Right.
Really?
What?
Huh?
All right.
Yes!
Over there.
Huh? Yes!
All right.
Yes!
Huh.
All right.
By the by, Shion, if you don't mind my asking, would you be willing to share what sort of clothes are currently in fashion on Rena sometime?
Sure, as long as you call me Captain.
Sir, yes sir, Captain Shion.
I was just joking. Kinda has a nice ring to it, though.
Hey, are we gonna get going or what? That Deadeye creep certainly has a few screws loose, that's for sure.
Forget that guy. Right now, we need to discuss how we're going to proceed.
What's there to discuss? Deadeye and his crew have already brought down the Lord here. Just let them finish her off.
I want to go after her.
I second that. I think it's the best thing to do right now. We don't know if the Darkwings have what it takes to beat her. I'm worried what'll happen if we leave her to her own devices.
You make a good point, Rinwell. And maybe I'm just being overconfident, but between us and them, I think we have a better chance at defeating her.
I have to agree. This realm isn't going to be truly safe as long as that lord is still running around out there. We need to act.
Fine by me. But isn't Deadeye just gonna take all the credit once we're done?
Our job is to break down the walls that oppress Dana. What he chooses to build in their place, that's his problem. For now, we'll head to this Estaluva forest Bayfon told us about. Whatever we decide to do, though, we should take some time to rest first. We've barely stopped since Menancia. Where are you going?
Alphen.
You should get some rest. What's got you up at this hour?
Just let me be for a minute, okay? Why don't you go back to the inn?
I will when you do.
Have it your way.
Shion. The Lord's days are numbered. I haven't forgotten our promise. You can trust me, you know. Maybe even lean on me a little. If you want.
And if I say I will you finally give it a rest?
Yeah, of course. Try to get some rest, okay?
What was all that about?
So we're just going to check things out, right? In whatever that forest is called.
Estaluva Forest. Next time, pay attention.
Got sand in my eyes!
The winds are strong here. Mind yourselves.
Ugh, even the inside of my mouth is all sandy.
Hootle, don't get blown away, okay?
The winds outside the capital are blowing as strongly as ever.
You can definitely see why people call this place the Valley of the Four Winds.
Indeed, Mahag Saar is the realm of wind, just as Ganeth Heros is for water.
Earth, water, fire, wind, light, and darkness. Rena is aligned to darkness, leaving each realm one element each.
Is that because some elements are easier to gather in certain areas than others?
That is certainly possible, but I suspect the biggest reason is to prevent the lords from squabbling over resources.
Funny. You would think infighting would come naturally to an elite class vying for a crown.
True, but the Renans rule as a minority. Fighting ourselves would just be destructive. Though, as you saw in Menancia, any abstention from fighting is merely a facade.
In the end, you all get usurped whether you like it or not.
That may be true, but something tells me that this time is different.
We have to catch up to the Lord first if we want answers. Let's keep moving.
What is that ring of rocks over there for? They don't look like they formed naturally to me.
Oh yeah. Funny, I guess I've gotten used to weird rock formations. They didn't even register as being out of the ordinary.
Most likely, they were brought over by us Renans when we first invaded the planet.
Wait, those? So does that mean there's some kind of machine then? And if so, what in the world were they even used for?
To manipulate the properties of Dana's astral energy.
Really?
Think about it. Isn't it strange that the type of energy each realm collects is so fixed? Astral energy by nature isn't meant to skew towards one element or another so heavily.
So the Renans reformed it for the crown contest.
Sounds like the crazy thing a Renan would do.
Renans these days are more advanced than Danans in some ways, but even they don't seem capable of doing something on that grand a scale. Or is that something that's possible on Lenegis? Or maybe the Renan homeworld?
I can't claim to know everything about my own kind, but I myself have never seen anything that would be capable of such a drastic feat.
But at some point they did just that. Those are the sort of people we're up against. We should do our best not to forget that.
You're so amazing, Kisara. You can cook, you can fix weapons. I feel like there's practically nothing you can't do.
Maybe you should take a page out of her book and learn to make yourself more useful then.
I'd be happy to teach you if you want, Rinwell. I learned most everything I know from my brother.
Really? Even how to sew and do laundry?
Yes, indeed. He knew how to do anything.
Sounds like he was a pretty handy guy when he was alive.
He was. I'd always follow him around and badger him with questions. I was a real pain in the neck. Now that I think about it, he and Legil were the ones who taught me how to raise cats, too.
Legil is that woman who was with him in the Gold Dust Cats, right? I remember now. The one with the really pretty hair.
Funny you mention that. He also taught me how to maintain my hair. Not that those lessons stopped it from getting all tangled up during training.
I think it still looks gorgeous.
From what I can tell, it would appear as though the only thing he didn't manage to teach you was how to apply makeup.
No, but that didn't stop him from trying. He really wanted to teach me everything. Only reason he couldn't was because I prioritized my training.
And here I was trying to make a joke.
I can't tell if she's being serious. The only one here who knows him well enough was her.
Yeah, I guess only Miguel could have told us if it's actually true.
Coming through!
There you go! You're like me again.
Too shy to come over?
I'm surrounded! I'm on it!
These ones... rings around us.
Almost! I'll finish you here and now!
Damn it! Too fast!
Stand back! I'll trip it up!
Resonate with the Supernova!
Storm! First strike!
Blah, blah, blah.
Swallow Dance! Here goes! Death Blossom!
The March On! Lionheart!
Blazing Blade!
Thunder Field!
Round and pound! I'm just
Arctic
getting
Waterfall!
started!
Field!
Showtime!
Get on it!
Round and pound! Talon Storm! In here! Death Charge! Hurricane!
You require a hand. No further!
Lion Howl!
Lightning
In here!
Storm!
Dance!
Grant me the strength to march on!
Tiger Blade! I'm on it! This is up!
Time to
Swallow
stop!
Dance!
Tempest Swirl!
Death
You are the epitome of brawn before brains.
Lightning Fireball!
It's mostly a compliment. Grant me the strength to
freaking
march
does it!
on!
Talon Storm!
Wind Astral Energy!
Talon Storm! Tiger Blade!
Grant me the
Here!
strength to
Swallow
march on!
Dance!
Let's get you all tucked away!
Lionheart!
Barely a blip on our radar.
Alphen, have you been washing your clothes? It may not be my place to say this, but Frankly, they're starting to stink.
Now that you mention it, it has been a while since I did any laundry.
I'll wash them for you if you want. Just remember to give them to me the next time you get changed.
Oh, okay. Sure. Thanks, Kisara.
And, Law, Rinwell, yours are starting to look a bit ragged.
What do you expect? Of course they're going to tear up when we're out there fighting so much.
Yeah, but it's still kind of embarrassing, having it pointed out like this.
And Shion?
I wouldn't touch me if I were you.
Of course. My apologies. All I wanted...
You don't need to worry so much, Kisara. It's only natural our clothes are gonna get a little dirty while we're traveling around.
That's no excuse. Your outward appearance says a lot about your inner well-being.
Now you've really set her off.
Suffice to say, it would appear that the traditions of the Guard are still alive and well within her.
What do you mean? What do the guardsmen do that's so special?
Mostly, I'm simply referring to the fact—
Clothes clean and mended is completely normal to me.
Don't get us wrong. We appreciate the thought, Kisara. But we've got a long journey ahead. It wouldn't hurt to relax your standards. Just a little.
If you're sure. I wasn't trying to overdo it, I promise. However, if it's making the rest of you tense, I'll do my best to tone it down from here on out. Still, if everyone could bring their laundry and clothes they want fixed, that'd be great. I'll take care of it all for you guys tonight.
Don't you ever get tired?
Go no further!
I'm on!
Grant me the strength to march on!
You picked the wrong fight!
This one's mine! I'm also good with airborne targets.
Pierce through!
Make off.
Swallow dead!
We managed to turn the tide! I've got
For
this
now.
one. Let him
But
march
things
this
can
thing.
shift at a moment's notice.
All yours!
Better stay alert.
That freaking does it!
Grant me
This
the
time!
strength to march on!
On guard! Storm!
Lionheart!
Thank you.
Talon Hurricane! Death Blossom! I'll finish you here and now!
Can you take it?
This one's mine! First strike!
Where are you going?
Raging
Shield and
Cascade! Spread! Hand to the wind! Arch
That's
seal!
enough! I'll finish you here and now! Death Blossom!
Look sharp!
Talon Storm!
Igneous with a shot!
Blazing Flame! Negative
Blazing Arc!
On your
Whoa!
I'm on
One at a time!
Switch it
Grab
up!
your shield!
I'm ready! Swallow Dance!
My fists are crushing it out there!
Somehow, things are even worse outside the city than they are inside.
Yeah, it's all ruined. Houses and everything else.
Even if it was all in the name of beating the Renans, this is...
Maybe something's going on in the forest.
It'll be a breeze. Get in, get out.
Let the marksman handle this.
Take that. I really owe you one.
Going in!
Talon Hurricane!
Airborne beast. My special. I'm on it.
Thank you.
Take Bolero! Rip and tear! Come on, roll now! Swallow Dance!
Grant me the
Glitter
strength to march
Dragon!
on!
Eat this! Come and get it! Eat this!
We're in the home stretch, guys.
What she said? Eyes on the prize.
That focus goes double for you, Law.
Me? How come I get singled out?
Blazing Meteor! Perfect move!
Magic
Take Bolero!
I'm ready.
Dohalim.
Light burst forth!
Radiant Genesis.
A comfortable win. Retreat if you know what's good for you.
In a bind?
Talon Hurricane!
Your reflexes will not serve you well here.
One more! Come and get it! Tiger
Now I'm in the
Elusive deity!
King Blazing Flame!
Grant me the strength to march
Pierce
on!
through!
Lionheart!
Arctic Waterfall.
Eat this!
Leave the ensnaring to me.
Yeah! And pummeling lightning reflexes! Tenebrous claw!
I've been doing really great lately.
I think Hootle senses something.
Why didn't the Renans take advantage of all of these ruins around here? It seems like...
Likely because it would be inefficient for harvesting. This one will be difficult to predict.
Don't worry, I've got plenty to go around.
Yes! Now I'm in the groove! You're done! Talent Storm! There you go! I feel like me again.
We got flyers!
I've got this! Let a marksman handle it!
Have you ever considered a defensive approach?
What? Sit around and wait for them to get me first?
Just watch you don't get hurt, okay?
Leave the ensnaring to me.
Yeah! And pummeling to me!
Now!
Light burst forth!
Radiant Genesis! You don't mess around!
I'm on a roll now!
Certainly not.
Negative going in! Swallow dance! I'm on a roll now!
Impressive. I didn't even get to have my turn.
History abounds with tales of lords daring exploits.
Maybe you'll share some with me.
Make it rain!
In an instant! Impact block!
Yes! I'm getting stronger!
Care to put that claim to the test?
I'd love to, but I got this thing.
Retreat if you know what's good for you.
Yeah, appreciate the concern.
The sooner you stop thanking, the sooner you can start helping.
I mean,
Careful!
yes, sir.
It has some kind of camouflage!
Tiger, eat this! Talent Storm! Tiger! You see what happened there?
Feeling
You
so
crossed me.
hot.
Shouldn't have done that.
You'll hurt yourself!
Sorry, didn't mean to make you worry.
I'll crush you! Lightning reflexes! Tenebrous claw! Elusive deity! Eat this! Rotating talent hurricane! Time to shine! I'm
Leave the
I'm ready to go! Eat this!
Grant me the strength to march on!
Ignite! Lion heart!
In here!
Aw, too shy to come over?
Watch this!
Let me
Resonate
help.
with the earth!
Talent Guardian Shield!
Lightning orb!
That's freaking dead! First strike!
Thunderbolt! Where are you going?
Take this!
Thunder!
Charge like that can easily be fatal.
Just as well, I'm here to stop.
Can you take it?
Elusive deity!
Wait!
How do you like being pounded into
The
shape?
picture of health!
Shine! Radiant light!
First strike! All the you hear it now!
Ignite!
Sweet dance!
I'll take you all on. Ha! Flare the Malisa!
Shine! Radiant
Eat
light!
this!
Regeneration! Regeneration! I really owe you one.
Oh! Now I'm real mad!
I'll face you.
I'll smash you!
Benediction light.
Heal! I really owe you one. Whoa! I'll crush you! Lightning reflexes! Tenebrous claw! Begin! Elusive shield! Begin! I'm just getting played! I'm just getting shot!
The enemy wields arts too.
You'll soon see about that.
I'm ready!
Kisara! All yours, Kisara! Quite necessary when creating weaponry.
That was refreshing.
You act like you just took a bath.
Whew.
Discourteous, aren't you? Can't get out of this!
That's the spot.
Going in.
I shall ensure you survive this.
Pieces! Attack time! Elusive field!
Make it rain!
Hey! Blow them away! How's that?
You're going in.
Acceptable.
Eat this! Heal!
Grant me the
Time
strength
to
to march
march
on!
Watch this! Talon Storm!
It's here.
Discharge! Strike! Swallow Dance! Rip and tear!
Now,
Rinwell! Light burst forth!
Radiant Genesis! Raging Cascade!
Grant me the strength to
It's
march
here.
on!
Swallow Dance!
And now,
Death Blossom! Jolie! Take! Blow them away!
Am I imagining things? Or are there a lot of big Zoogles in this area?
No, I noticed that too. There's plenty of food and water to go around here. For a Zoogle, this just might be paradise.
Great, that's exactly what I wanted to hear. You can use martial arts too?
Am I overstepping my bounds?
No backing down! That spot. Talon Storm!
It can hide itself? Amazing! The earth throbs in pain.
Glimmer Dragon! Mirage! Dragon Swarm! All fitted to heal back! Eat this! I'll run you through! I'll run you through! Infernal Turret! Swallow Dance!
Why'd you heal me?
To stop you dying?
I'm on! Talon Storm! Struck! Talon Tornado! Should've messed with me! I'm on it! That's enough!
I'll stop its charge.
thanks, Kisara.
Rising Storm! Stardust! I'll crush you! Lightning reflexes! Tenebrous claw!
Here's a healing art.
Swallow Dance!
Unchained Supernova.
Glitter Blast!
Hold together, just a little longer.
Thanks for the sympathy.
Get it together. We need you informed. Don't mind if I do.
Swallow Dance! I'll crush you! Lightning reflexes! Tenebrous claw!
Here's a healing art.
Now I'm in the Genesis! Kisara!
Commander of Heaven!
Phoenix Cyclops! Step back! This one's all law!
I think the animals back at the ranch should be all grown up by now.
Coming through!
Nothing gets... My deal!
I'm on it! Triple dip! You're done!
Did you just heal me?
Yes, I need you, remember?
Thank you.
Right.
I can carve through armor! Demon for now! Eat this! Reload! Talent storm! You're mine! First strike! Take this! I'm on a roll now! You're on! Hold nothing back! Swallow blade! I'll finish you here and now! Demon Fang! Destruction! Swallow burn! Eat this! Okay, here I go! Swallow dance! Come down! Talent storm! This one keeps charging us!
That's what my shield's for.
Thank
Get
you.
behind me.
Got it! I'll leave it to you!
Raging corruption!
This is bad, right?
I'll crush you! Lightning reflexes! Tenebrous claw!
Thunder field!
Eat this!
Up and out! Field!
I'm on it!
Get on in there together! Wind after
Devastation! You're hurricane! It's on! Eat dirt!
I'm just getting started! Here's evil!
This should do it!
Hurricane!
Demon Fang! Double Demon Fang!
Ready to go!
That frickin' does it!
Healing suppress!
I really obey.
Denied!
Finish it! Chill!
This ends now!
Consider yourself finished!
That took more energy than I expected.
I wonder just how many people have been saved by Shion in some form. I'm impressed.
There's rumors flying around about people being saved by a Renin vision of beauty.
Vision of beauty? That's a bit much.
Alphen had better stay on his toes.
Where do I come into this? I think I'll try to make that new recipe with this.
All right, but I'll decide how spicy it is.
Have you guys checked your equipment lately?
Okay, change of plans. I've got something. Well, that wasn't much of a challenge.
You sure know what you're doing. Is there a reason you're looking at me so intently?
Shion's kind of turned into the local fashion critic in our group.
So this is what lords like you wear. Certainly looks the part. I can tell at a glance what high quality everything is.
It's not often Shion's that impressed. You wear a lot of rings too, don't you?
They were a gift. Purchased rather cheaply, or so I was told.
What's your definition of cheap, exactly?
I believe it was around 100 to 200,000 gold.
What? If my wolf head cost 10 gold, then that'd mean... Holy crap! They cost 1,000 times more?!
10,000 times more.
If he sold those things off, I bet he could build a damn mansion with them.
At the very least, he'd never go hungry the rest of his life.
You're all beginning to sound alarmingly interested in my rings.
What's up, Kisara? You look concerned.
Oh, no, it's just... I'm looking at our finances and they seem to have taken a nosedive. I don't remember us making any big purchases, though.
Ah, that may be because I borrowed a small amount to purchase something the other day.
I don't think you can call spending more than half of our money a small amount.
Half? Dohalim, what the hell did you buy?
As it so happens, I came upon a rather special object that I've long been searching for.
Are you talking about that junk? That unique-looking trinket you're holding?
Whoa, is that a...
Indeed. It is a lost artifact from ancient Dahnan times. Most likely, it was used for some sort of rite or ritual. Ever since we Renans conquered Dahna, such objects have been disappearing. I simply want to do my part to help preserve both our people's storied histories.
Well, if it's to preserve Dahnan history, then I guess we can maybe look the other way. Just this once?
I don't know. Why spend money on something that won't even keep us fed?
More to the point, we all contribute to that money. I don't like the thought of anyone dipping into it without saying anything.
You must understand. Had I let that opportunity pass me by, I'd never have come across this item again.
Dohalim, maybe no one taught you that money doesn't grow on trees.
I may have been a lord, but I realize that much.
It's not enough to simply realize it. You have to internalize the concept too. Even after all this time, you still have no real sense of money. Our funds aren't your personal wallet. We camp outside and eat grass for dinner to try and stretch every last gold we have. You never know when we may need it.
I don't think we're so poor that we have to eat grass or anything.
Shut up, Alphen.
Shutting.
Let's just agree to not spend too much or be too thrifty for our own good.
Alphen, your blazing sword draws its power from Shion's Fire Master Core, right?
So I'm told.
Then why don't you use yours, Dohalim?
You mean my Earth Master Core, yes?
Yeah, I mean, you still carry it around with you, don't you?
I do. Each Master Core contains the astral energy harvested from Danan's slaves over the course of the last 3 centuries. Though only a select few qualified people, namely the Lords, can wield them, they nevertheless hold too much power to simply abandon.
If only the Lords are supposed to be able to use them, how come Alphen and Shion can use theirs?
That may be because Shion has embedded the Fire Master Core within her body, something which wouldn't have occurred under normal circumstances.
Okay, but why do you still carry yours around?
Just as Danans see Master Cores as symbols of the lives and resources robbed from them, so too do I view mine as a symbol of our lasting sins. The pain and agony wrought upon this world by my predecessors, as well as the injustice enabled by my own inaction, are all housed within my Master Core. It is a testament of all that I have done wrong. It cannot ever be used again, nor fall back into the wrong hands.
Dohalim.
You didn't differentiate between the deaths of Danans and the deaths of Renans.
Danans and Renans both spill blood and languish in agony all the same. I just couldn't bear to hear it any longer. That's all.
Little late for that.
Hey, Rinwell. What was that whole legend you were talking about earlier, back when we were by the gate?
Huh? Oh, you mean about the Darkwings? It's an old story about a Danan hero that's been passed down for generations.
Like I said, I sure haven't heard it before.
Yeah, me neither.
Well, long ago, there was an evil king who tried to bring all of Dana to ruin. However, a pure black owl heard the pleas of the people and decided to help. It chose a young hero and bestowed upon them a holy flame that was capable of vanquishing the king. The story goes that the young hero challenged the king and defeated them with the flame. Seeing Dana had been saved, the people flew the crest of the Darkwings as thanks to the owl for its help. From what I understand, it used to be a really well-known story before the Renans came.
I guess our people must have forgotten it over time. It's lucky for us you still know it. You sure are well-versed in these sorts of things, Rinwell.
You know, the part where the hero defeats the king with a flame reminds me a little of Alphen.
Come on, it's just a story. Besides, if we're talking about an owl helping anyone, Hootle would definitely choose Rinwell.
Sure, I might have helped take out our own kind of evil king with the others, but I'm definitely no hero. That and Hootle's wings aren't even black. Huh.
This is great. The taste and aroma will blow everyone away.
Hey, what's this smoke? Is it an enemy attack?
Seriously, it's making my eyes and throat burn. What the hell is going on?
It's probably some sort of gas. Try not to breathe it in as much as you can manage.
Gas? Those cowards!
Isn't this just cooking smoke?
What kind of food makes your throat burn so bad just from the smoke?
I believe Alphen is...
They're trying to gas Alphen?
What? Those sick bastards! I won't let them get away with this!
Calm yourselves and listen. I was simply trying to say that Alphen is the one cooking.
Oh?
Maybe I should throw in some more spices, just for that extra kick. Yeah, that'll help. Think I'll turn up the heat while I'm at it, too. Oh, crap. The spice is burned. Well, at least the meat's coming along nicely. All right. Now, I just flip it over, and then...
Hey, Alphen? What are you doing over there?
Oh, Shion. perfect timing. I actually just finished roasting up a chicken. Call everybody over so we can eat together. I used a ton of spices, so it's got a good punch to it. Might have overcooked it a little, but it should still taste good.
I'm starting to understand why your food always tastes so damn spicy now.
Hasn't anyone told him that it is actually possible to have too much of a good thing?
If that's the taste he truly wants, far be it from me to contradict. His cuisine is a rather delicate repast.
Rinwell, mind if we chat a little? I noticed you haven't been training Hootle lately. Is he doing okay?
Yeah, he's fine. He's been catching fish with Kisara, and he seems to be adjusting his diet on his own, so I'm not as worried as before.
Maybe that's his way of pitching in, so you don't have to do everything for him.
Yeah, maybe. I guess at some point he started taking a shine to everyone too, just like they did to him.
You sound like you're okay with that.
Yeah. More than okay, really. It feels natural having Hootle and everyone around.
I know what you mean. We all support and take care of each other in our own ways. It's starting to feel like we're almost a family.
Huh. I hadn't thought of it like that. So does that make you everybody's dad?
Do I really look that old to you?
Huh? You don't like that? Okay, how about you be the big brother? Shion is the big sister. And Kisara can be our mom.
Well, then how about Dohalim for the dad?
I don't really get that kind of vibe from Dohalim. He's more like an uncle. An old uncle, who's too preachy and snarky for his own good sometimes. And as for Law... Well, Hootle took the little brother role, and Law's definitely not the dad. This is hard. Oh! Law can be the pet dog!
A dog? Do dogs really count as part of a family?
Of course they do! If an owl can be part of our family, so can a dog. When you think about it like that, we have a pretty fun family.
Yeah, a pretty big one as well.
That's why I like it so much. I wish we didn't have to do anything dangerous. I just want to keep traveling the world with you guys the way we are right now.
You okay?
Oh, it's nothing. Actually, I think I'm gonna go practice with Hootle for a bit. We should really get some rest. Another day, another Gald.
Want something to munch on, Hootle?
Thanks for waiting.
Make sure to get some good rest. Well, off we go.
A fish! You saw it too! All right! Well, that wasn't much of a challenge.
You sure know what you're doing.
Could it be? I didn't think I'd catch something this big.
Stars above! That's gotta be a new record!
The Vermilion vegetation certainly gives this realm a distinct, if somber, ambiance.
Seems like there's lots of fruit and plants that we can eat.
I also can't help but notice the ceaseless howling of the wind.
It should be easy to dry our laundry out here.
I can't tell if these two are actually having a conversation or what.
Looks...
Kisara, let's talk for a bit.
I'll take watch tonight. It's okay. Before we go, do you guys have everything? My best! Right here! I got it!
That's
my watch!
Red Hurricane!
Fall into thy
I'm on it! I'll finish you here and now!
Grant me the strength to march on!
One at a time!
Lionheart! Pesky airborne scoundrel!
Sounds like a job for yours truly! Sleep now.
The tide of battle has turned in our favor.
Then let's keep pressing the attack!
Indeed. Remain ever vigilant.
First strike! That's enough!
Going in.
An astral art?
That's my cue!
Shut him down!
You see what happened there is you crossed me. Shouldn't have done that.
Igneous discharge!
Over so soon? Coming
Fires
through.
of passion.
Grant me the strength.
This one's mine.
Crescent move! First strike! They got me flanked!
I'll face you.
This one's mine! Flying freaks! Why can't they just sit still?
The enemy feels
Can you take care of them?
We'll see about that.
We may get out of this alive after all.
Yeah, things were looking bad.
I'm pretty sure we can handle anything.
I'm ready!
all yours, Kisara.
We did it! Should have
Magnificently
met
done.
with me!
Look sharp.
Score!
Lionheart.
I'll crush you! Lightning reflexes! Tenebrous claw!
Good to know my training's paying off.
And what, pray tell, does this training of yours entail?
Why? Interested in joining me?
I think Hootle senses something.
I see plenty of ruins around here, too. It must have been a big town bustling with people back in the day.
For Crown Contest participants, places such as these are but vectors for the astral energy they pursue. Similar to that windmill, for instance.
Whoa! Ow!
You guys want to rest here?
This place gives me the creeps. You really think that Lord is hiding out here?
Be careful. The air is dense with astral energy. Something's not quite right about this place.
How are you able to pick up on all this stuff anyway? Is it something that all astral arts wielders can do?
I must admit, I'm curious myself. Perhaps her den and bloodline has something to do with it.
Dohalim.
Apologies. I meant no disrespect.
Stay alert, everyone. There's a good chance that she already knows we're here.
Something feels odd here. Be on your guard. I suppose if you're a lord going into hiding, a forest is one place to turn.
We don't know for sure she's here. Keep looking.
What's with that shining foe over there?
I've got a really bad feeling about this.
Armor won't save you! I really owe you one. In a bind? Watch it! Take cover when it curls up! I'm on it! Look sharp! Tiger Blade! Talon Hurricane! Grant me the strength to march on! Now I'm in the groove!
Frozen!
Hammer!
Nicely done!
All thanks to you. There are interrupted.
Glad you have your uses.
I'll show you how
Thanks,
useful I can
Kitara.
be! Watch this! Talon Hurricane!
Purge Malevolence!
Take Bolero!
Piercing
River!
Wait now.
Grant me the strength to march on! You!
Magic is
I really owe you one! I'm Tiger Blade! Not today! Come and get it!
Now! Astral Energy!
Say no more.
Hey! Poodle's quivering! We're about to be real lucky! Hi, Hoodle!
Benediction light.
Shield on
First
fake!
is confiscated!
Hey! When did I get so popular?
Leave the agile one to me.
Hurricane! This will work good!
Concentration!
Shine,
I'm on
pesky
anything in
airborne
armor.
scoundrel.
Now! Sounds like a jump! This one's got your name on it!
Ashes to ashes. Shine, radiant light.
That's my cue!
Shut him down.
Breeze Lancer! Dance in the wind! Air Thrust!
I'm on it! March on! Eat this!
Make it
rain! Hey! Blow them away! How's that?
Acceptable.
Come on! I'll grind you to the dust! Going in! Igneous Storm! Make it rain!
Kitara! Go for it!
Prepare to crumble!
Nice. No scratches on my shield or my armor.
For the hideout of a runaway lord, this place is a lot bigger than I was expecting.
Do you think she had it built with that in mind?
No. Personally, I think this used to be part of a Danon castle or fortress of some sort.
How can you tell?
For one thing, it doesn't look like a storehouse. For another, it's old, and you can tell it was built to let people hole up inside of it.
Huh. I'll take your word for it. I don't know the first thing about brick. You know, I've always thought you were a smart little cookie, but damn, Rinwell, you really know your stuff.
It's no big deal. I've just read a lot of books is all.
If this is meant to be a castle, there wasn't much to it above ground. Are there such things as underground castles?
There probably used to be more of it above ground. That is, until 300 years ago.
So the main structure must have been lost during the time of the invasion. with only the underground part remaining. And then this lord decided to use it for her own purposes. Have I got that right?
But what reason could she have for using this place instead of staying back in her own castle?
That's what we're here to find out. Whatever it is, she's up to no good.
Right. It's all the more reason we need to hurry up and find her before it's too late.
Retreat if you know what's good for you.
I can carve through armor! There you go! I feel like me again! Come again! Look sharp! If it curls up, time to get out of the way!
We've got flyers!
I've got this! Let a marksman handle it!
All yours!
Heal! Talent! Now I'm in the groove!
Leave the enemy's arms to me!
Lionheart!
No complaints here!
Lightning orb!
That frickin' does it!
Shield and face! Radiant light! Force of regeneration! Regeneration!
I'll crush you! Lightning reflexes! Tenebrous claw!
Benediction
I'll
light!
finish you here and now! That's the spot! Watch this! Hey,
I'm ready!
Hey! Blow them away!
My exploits are bearing fruit.
I'll take that.
Coming through!
I'm surrounded! Denied! There you go! Armor won't save you!
Even wider!
Pesky airborne scoundrel!
Sounds like a job for yours truly. Sleep now.
In here! Damn!
Can you take it?
Oh, too sizable.
This one keeps charging us!
That's what my shield's for. Get behind me.
Got it! Leave it to you!
Another incantation ruined!
Now you've gone and ticked me off.
You're done!
Here
Eat
goes.
this!
Leave the ensnaring to me.
Now I'm in! Yeah! And the pummeling to me!
Thank you for that.
I'll finish you here and now! Take this!
This one's mine.
Take for a shot!
Radiant light!
I'll smash you!
Regenerate!
Eat this! Time to shine!
Yeah, appreciate the concern. The sooner you stop thanking, the
Make your
sooner you
way.
start helping.
This one's got your name on it.
Ashes to ashes! Strength me to strength!
You're wide, I'll finish you here and now! Piercing power! Hurricane! Swallow dance!
Elusive deity! Begin!
This one's mine!
Take this! I'm ready! All yours, Kisara!
We did it.
I never had a doubt.
This place is full of weird machinery, old and new. Just what the hell was she doing here?
By all appearances, the sort of unsavory research she wouldn't want to see divulged.
Even to other Renans? That's a scary thought.
We got
got some good equipment!
I can't say its appearance is to my tastes, personally.
Seriously? Is this a joke?
Going in.
There you go. Pieces! Attack time!
Fall to thy own death!
Now I'm in the groove! New melody! Flying freaks! Why can't they just sit still?
Leon, can you take care of them?
No sooner said than done!
These six have got your name on them! Evolve in hell! Hell in hurricane! Do it! Here goes!
Easy peasy. Huh.
This place goes pretty deep underground.
It was probably built that way so it could still be used, even if the above-ground portion got destroyed.
Perhaps that's why it's still here, and why it was made into her hideout. It would certainly stand to reason. It would appear we can descend down where the railing has fallen apart.
What? Are you serious?
By all appearances, it would seem she was researching something here.
You think so? What kind of research could she have been doing in a place like this?
Your guess is as good as mine. Hardly anything the likes of us could imagine.
If we assume it was because this area is rich in astral energy, then it's possible she could have been doing any number of things.
Indeed. Renin castles and spirit vessels are often found in such locations. Intriguingly, Dahnan ruins are also known for their abundant energy.
You Renins attacked us. Don't act like you're just some...
Sheesh, enough already! This isn't the place to pick a fight over this.
How can you be so calm listening to all of this? You suffered at the hands of guys like him too.
I mean, I wouldn't say I'm calm.
Retreat if you know what's good for you.
I'll smash you!
Shield on me!
There you go!
feel like me again.
Thunderstorm! Their hide is thick as armor.
Watch this! Lightning meteor! Glimmer drop! Watch this!
Round and pound!
I'm ready! Shion!
Get toasty!
Bird strike!
Grant me the strength!
Arcane Fireball! Freeze Lancer!
Pierce
Dance in
through!
the wind!
Blazing
Air
blade!
Grant me the strength to
Not
knock off
anything in
Lionheart!
With this, I can become even stronger.
Coming through!
Fires
Grant me the strength
I
to
can
march
carve
on!
through armor!
This one's strong!
Here you go! I feel like me again!
Concentration!
I'm on a roll
Shine!
now!
Radiant light! Force of regeneration!
Wizard Dragon! Now I'm in the groove!
Thanks, Kisara!
Easy ensnaring to me.
Yeah! Say! Blow them away! How's that? All that commander passes!
Glad you have your uses.
Now I'll show all on! Ha! Flares of Malisa!
Elusive
First strike! Hitting Thunderblade!
Begin!
Seal!
Anything in armor!
This one's got your name on it!
Ashes to ashes!
We're in good form!
Little help!
Swallow down! Oh, there you go! I'm on a roll now! Like moth to the flame! Watch it!
Grant me the strength
First
to
strike!
march on!
Coming shot!
Lionheart!
That's spot!
Pesky airborne scoundrels!
Sounds like a job for yours truly!
Radiant
Now!
All yours, Kisara!
We did it!
Magnificent job!
Here and now! Down!
Death from the wind!
Too fast! You see
Stand back! I'll trip it up!
Dance in the wind!
Hitting wildfire! I'll crush you! Lightning reflexes! Tenebrous claw! You're wide open!
Can you take it? Benediction
Steel
light!
Force! Up and at 'em!
Here you go! Glimmer Dragon!
I'm ready!
This one's got your name on it!
Ashes to ashes!
This could be useful. The design of this equipment is really interesting.
You must really like it, Alphen. Hi, Hoodle!
Grant me the
I'll
strength
smash
to march
you!
on!
Hurricane strike!
What am I
Don't
doing?
mind if I do!
Eat this!
Fall into the
Storm!
Concentration!
I'm on a roll now! Flying freaks! Why can't they just sit still?
Sion, can you take care of them?
No sooner said than done!
Charge
Make it
set.
red!
Neon, astral energy! Full throttle! They're surrounding us!
Strength to march
Lightning orb! Lightning condemned!
Alphen, in an instant!
Impact block!
Shine! Radiant light!
Talon Hurricane on fire! Death Walk shattering the pieces! Attack time!
Thank you for that.
I owe you one for that.
Talon
Talon
energy!
Hurricane!
Back into it!
Make it right!
Commander of Heaven!
Phoenix Cyclone!
We won that by a mile!
Aha! I forgot to look before I leaped. Seriously? Is this a joke?
No further!
Talon Storm!
Going in!
Grant me the strength
Not
to march
today.
on!
Talon Hurricane! Lionheart! Watch this! Crescent Moon! Florida!
Now!
Reload!
Light burst forth!
Radiant Genesis! You don't mess around.
This one's mine!
Certainly coming.
Now I'm in the group! Elusive deity! Rotating Wildfire! Death Blossom!
Lightning Condemned!
Radiant
Regenerate!
light!
I'll run you!
Regeneration!
Tiger Blade!
Now!
Kisara! All yours, Kisara!
I suppose swords have their uses.
The size was a bit much, though. Retreat if you know what's good for you.
What? You got company. I do. Here goes! Hurricane Foot! Fall into thy
Eat this! I'll finish you here and now!
Hey, one at a time!
We got fire!
I've got this! Let a marksman handle it!
An admirable display
All
of
yours.
force.
Leave the enemy's arms to me!
Never mind.
Place here! Watch this!
Going in!
I'll crush you! Lightning reflexes! Tenebrous claw!
Grant me the strength to march on!
Hurricane Foot! Feel!
Eat this!
This'll
Grant
go
me
in!
the strength to march on!
Swallow dance!
Lionheart!
Thank you.
Death Blossom!
Hurricane
Deity!
Now!
Swallow dance!
Astral energy! Full throttle!
Hey, I'm pretty lucky. Retreat if you know what's good for you.
Armor won't save you! First strike!
You picked the wrong fight!
I'm just getting started! Crescent Moon! Glimmer Dragon! Tiger I'll finish you here and now!
Force of regeneration!
I'm on it!
Regeneration!
I'm ready!
All yours, Kisara!
We did it!
Magnificently done!
This one keeps charging us!
Prepare to be shielded!
Get behind me!
Actually,
I'll leave it to you!
appropriate.
Less talking, more doing.
Resonate with the earth!
Let's get you all
Talon Hurricane!
Now!
All yours, Kisara! Benediction light.
I'm on it! Hurricane Armor won't save you!
Lightning Orb!
Talon Storm!
Sweet dreams!
The strength to march on!
Sweet
Hurricane
dreams!
Foot! Risen Tear!
Lightning strike!
Death Blossom!
Tempest
Time to
Whoa!
shine!
Whoa! Hey! What did it... Celestial Runner!
That extra training paid off. Aha! I forgot to look before I leaped.
There's nobody here. It's been nothing but Zeugles. No lords, no Renan forces.
They have to be holed up somewhere, right?
From the look of things, I don't think anybody's been here for a while. If anyone was here, they're long gone now.
That can't be.
Look out!
We'll figure this out later. Right now, this thing needs dealing with.
I don't understand. Did Beifong lie?
He didn't seem the type to lead us on a wild goose chase.
Hey, save your questions until after we manage to finish this thing!
Wait now.
This'll come in handy.
The flashing part's their weak point.
Granting the strength to march on!
This thing?
Thunderblade!
Going in! Down! Girl!
Prepare to succeed, sweetheart. Actually, perhaps bound is more appropriate.
Let's lock in more doing.
It looks like you got this one covered.
Let's put you out of your misery!
Not today!
What's this? Outline doing the stuff! Dance on the wind! Eat this! Talent Storm! Watch it! Shine! Radiant light!
Hey, that...
Prepare to be seized!
Here goes the power!
Begin! I got you! Seismic rupture!
Tempest
Elusive deity!
Watch it!
Shine! Radiant light! In a bind!
Alright, let me at him.
Talent Storm! Catapult!
Magic is in!
Talent Hurricane!
Lion Catapult! My head's spinning just watching it.
Shine! Radiant light! I can carve through I'll finish you here and now!
Not today!
Regenerate!
Hurricane strike!
Talent Storm!
Look sharp! Plenty
Let
left!
us take to the fray!
Almost there!
Watch this!
The fluidity of your movement is simply incredible.
Make it rain!
Shion!
This one's got your name on it!
Ashes to ashes!
power
Shine!
of
Radiant
my
light!
first
Regeneration! Regenerate! Don't suffer in
Thank you.
What should you say to show your surprise?
It'll take a bit to get used to.
These fists have got your name on them! Talon Storm! I'll crush you! Lightning reflexes! Tenebrous Claw!
Look sharp!
Wind astral energy!
Thank you.
Lightning condemned!
Look sharp!
Almost! Too slow! I'll finish you here and now! That freaking does it!
Hurricane strike!
Shine! Radiant light! Force of regeneration! Regenerate! I really owe you one. Grant me your lordship.
And will you lay down your life for your lord?
Well, I mean, hey, let's not be hasty. Talon Hurricane! Time to shine! Everlasting almost! Faster! Negative gate! I'm just getting started!
Power of light!
Ripping head!
Let me at him!
Lightning orb!
The power of light!
I'll smash you!
Magic is in!
Now I'm in the groove!
Sleep now.
Power of light!
Death
Get out of there with you!
He's such a failure.
Don't leave me all alone here. Look sharp!
The enemy is going all out!
Close!
Here we go again!
Lightning strike!
Regeneration! Regenerate! Here comes something big!
Right on!
Another incantation. It's in your hands now.
Let me help.
Annihilation! Hear me!
Leave the charges to me!
Glacial Spear. Pierce evil.
Freeze Lancer!
Ignite!
I'll face
I'll heal you all!
I lost myself in the heat of the moment.
Healing storm!
Demon Fang! Double Demon Fang!
So much for sitting this fight out.
That wouldn't be a concern, my dear.
Can't get out of this!
Too slow!
This one's looking all wrapped up. Don't be complacent. You know that word?
Yes, I'm not an idiot!
Armor won't save you! I'll finish you here and now!
What a relief! Lionheart! I'm just getting started!
It was nice while it lasted.
Ignite! Talon Storm! I'm ready for...
Light burst forth!
Radiant Citizen! Here's a healing
You're
arm.
wide open!
I owe you one. Lionheart! Come on,
These fists have got your name on them!
Burning Strike!
too slow! Double Demon Fang!
Burning Strike!
Sword Rain Alpha! Talon Storm!
I'll finish you here and now!
Burning
Rising Water! Faster!
Blood!
Rising Gale!
No further!
Burning
Mirage!
Talon burn!
Do it!
I'll smash you! Shion!
This one's got your name on it!
Ashes to ashes!
So much for finding the Lord. Come on, let's get back to Niaz.
Shion, calm down. This isn't like you. What's wrong? Talk to me.
It's none of your concern.
Even after everything we've been through together?
The two of us are only helping each other because our interests overlap, remember?
Are you serious? You helped me come to terms with Zephyr's death. You put your life on the line to save me. Don't tell me you did all that out of necessity. That it was only because we have a common goal. Fine.
Huh?
You don't want to answer? Then I'll do whatever I like from now on, too. Clearly, I'm just bothering you. So it doesn't matter if you tell me what's on your mind. But that doesn't mean I'm going to stop looking out for you. Not now, not ever.
That's not fair. Why can't you just leave me alone? You don't know the first thing about me.
But I do. I know you care about the pain of others. You care, Shion. That's why I want to help.
Because of my thorns, I thought I had been doomed to a life of solitude. Until the day I died, I knew I would be alone.
And now?
The truth is, I'm trying to end my curse and get rid of my thorns.
Get rid of? There's a way to do that? Really?
I'm not completely sure. All I know is there's a chance. But that's the reason I need the Renis Alma.
The Renis Alma?
The Master Core to end all Master Cores. It is bestowed upon the winner of the Crown Contest, the new Sovereign, as proof of their victory. It must be assembled from all 5 Master Cores.
That's why taking down the Lords is so important to you. But Shion, you're not in this alone. If there's a chance we can rid you of your thorns, I'll be by your side the whole way.
That includes us, right?
Like it or not, you're going to have to get used to relying on us every now and then.
What kind of friends would we be otherwise?
Thank you.
Dahnan liberation and the Renis Alma. Looks like we've got our work cut out for us. If we have any hope of finding this Lord and their Master Core, we start by heading back to Nias.
Man, who would have thought we'd ever get thanked by Shion?
Sounds like someone wants me to grab their arm.
I'm joking! Damn, you're scary sometimes.
Shion's not scary at all.
Alphen.
I'll just, leave you two alone.
I can't believe this. To think they would give us a bad lead like that. Where could that Lord actually be?
Beats me. That said, there's no point wandering around aimlessly trying to look for her. We should head back to Nias for now.
What's wrong, Kisara?
Oh, I was just thinking about what it meant for there to be castles here on Dahna. People build castles to protect things that are important for one reason or another. But not simply that.
So what you're saying is, even before the Renans invaded, the Dahnans were still being ruled over. It was just by other Dahnans.
That's most likely the case, yeah. Though who knows how they led their people.
But after seeing Deadeye, I can't picture them being all that benevolent themselves.
What if it's in everyone's nature to rule over and control others? What are we supposed to do about that?
If it really is in our nature, then no. All that means is we have all the more reason to fight it. That's all there is to it.
Looks like we made it here in one piece.
Oh?
Yes!
Very nice. Is that so? You don't say.
How?
I see.
Hey! Sure.
Nice work.
Oh?
Very nice.
Well?
Yes! What?
What?
I don't believe this! All right? No.
Sure.
Really now?
Yes!
What?
What?
Very nice. Yes.
Well, that was a huge miscalculation.
Yet you've drained your glass all the same.
About damn time.
Took long enough.
But that's...
Right! I can't wait!
Head on over to the plaza.
What's going on? It seems busier here than before.
Hey, look! Isn't that Bayfon over there?
Ah, there you are. It seems I owe you all an apology. I'm guessing you didn't find the Lord back in the forest, did you?
No, but something tells me you already knew that.
That I did. Turns out I bit down on some bad intel when I should have known better. Apparently, Deadeye's not as trusting of me as I thought.
But why would he feed you bad intel?
My guess? He wanted me to lead you all astray. Make sure you weren't sniffing around where he didn't want you to be. While you were off in the forest, I got word that one of our squads captured the Lord. The place wasn't even close to where you were searching.
I see. Well, the important thing is that you finally caught her. Did you suffer many casualties?
You're not going to believe this, but she didn't even put up a fight. She had no escort either.
Well, what about her Master Core? Was it recovered?
Sorry. They only briefed me on the basics. For now, Deadeye's getting ready to make his victory speech out in the plaza. In the meantime, I've been ordered to set up a defense perimeter around the outside of the city. So I'll be out of town for a while. I imagine Deadeye will announce what he intends to do with the Lord during his speech. You'll have to let me know how it goes. Anyway, until next time.
A Renin Lord surrendering without a fight? Something doesn't add up here.
I'm afraid I can't say I know much of her lordship personally.
There's a lot about this that doesn't make sense. The Master Core is a concern too. Let's stick around like Bayfon suggested and see what happens. We don't leave until we get to the bottom of this. I'm worried about just what Deadeye has in store for Almeidrea. For now, let's wait at the inn until he gives his victory speech.
Everybody's so excited.
They can hardly be blamed when they've apprehended an enemy leader. That said...
Yeah. Isn't there some way to calm them down?
These must be the Danins the Darkwings freed.
Yeah. The city might be in ruins. The people have risen from the ashes.
This is the place Bayfon said Deadeye would reveal the Lord's fate. I wonder what he'll do to her.
Well... Is that...
Yes. It's Lord Almeidrea Kynaris.
Please stop! No good can come of such hatred. Stop or there'll be no turning back. Is this supposed to be justice?
Light her up already.
astral energy? Why now?
You don't think that...
The fruit of Helgen!
Just...
I did warn you, did I not? Nothing good can ever come of such nasty hatred.
Found you at last.
I swear it. I'll make you pay for what you did to my parents!
What do we have here? Could it really be the witch from Dana? Honestly, I thought I had wiped all of you out of existence back then. I guess there was one survivor after all.
Hey, Rinwell!
Shut up! This is the only thing that's keeping me going anymore. Stay out of my way or I'll kill you!
Rinwell.
I'll kill you. I swear it. I will kill you! What did you... Why are you defending her?
I'm not really sure, you know. But when I look into your eyes, I can't let you do it.
What about you? Are you not the one who got revenge for his father? Don't I deserve that as much as you? Move aside. If you don't, then I'll blast you again.
Even so, sorry. I'm afraid that I can't let you do that. No way. I can't let you kill her. Not while your face is full of the same hatred as those people who died.
You saw what she did. What are you saying? She should just get away with it all?
You're right. Rinwell. I don't know what I'm doing. But still, I know it's wrong. If you go through with this, I know you'll regret it. I'm sorry. I am. Forgive me.
I can't believe you. You, of all people. Of all the people! Why did you... Why you lost?
Is your little show quite finished?
Why, you...
For many years of my life, I devoted myself to the study of astral arts. But the knowledge I took from your family was truly enlightening indeed. For that, you deserve a reward. I shall allow you to taste one of the fruits of my labor. Rearranging life and death to form new hellish compositions. That is what I do best. Now
Mom, I'm...
Sorry for almost blowing me up? Hey, not like it's the first time. Come on, we need to take her down.
Okay.
Take Bolero! Glimmer Cobra! I'll finish you here and now!
Grant me the strength to march on!
Aim for the weak point!
Hurt! Malevolent!
I'm on! Blaze on fire!
Steel! More for the fire!
Rotating pile!
Hurricane
Almost!
Benediction
Faster!
light.
First strike!
Lightning strike!
Swallow dance! Come on, roll now!
Spread!
Down! You're on! Blaze on fire!
Now we're
Swallow
on
dance!
Weak now!
Rotating pile!
Going in! Lightning orb!
Shine! Radiant light! Take this!
I'm ready to go! What the doctor ordered!
This one's mine! Catapult! Guardian Steel! I'm ready now to go! In the groove! Almost! You're wide open! Watch this! Shine! Radiant light! Force of regeneration! Regenerate! I'm ready to go! Lost my focus! Grant me the strength to march on!
Lion
Heart!
I'll be saving this
Benediction.
Hurricane strike! Lightning strike!
Swallow dance!
I'll heal you all!
Ignite!
Healing circle!
I'm on it!
Mega
Rising roller!
All good things come
Hurricane
to
strike!
us.
Me the
I'll
strength
heal
to
you
march
all!
on! Lion Heart!
suppose I
Swallow
should
blade! Sonic thrust! I owe you one!
Sword Lancer!
Elusive deity!
Dream!
Hitting pile drive! That tail's a problem.
Then let's focus there first.
Healing circle!
Grant me the strength to take this! Double demon fang!
Reload!
Ignite!
There!
Catapult!
Here, let me help!
Severing wind! Grant me the strength to march on! Deflected! Grant me the strength to march on! Shattering pieces! I'll crush you! Lightning reflexes! Tenebrous claw!
let you all down.
Stay away from my friends!
I'll bring you back from death to this!
Rending flash!
Let us lion heart!
Destruction!
Water, hear my call!
You may be strong,
handle it.
but I'll never back down! This should do it!
Here goes!
Try harder!
Air pressure!
Glacial Spear!
On your knees!
Try this!
Freeze Lancer!
Air pressure!
This one's all mine!
What's on your knees?
Double demon! Air pressure! Finish it!
Do it! This one's got your name on it!
Ashes to ashes!
Glacial Spear! Here's evil!
I'll smash you!
Can you take it?
Rising water!
Hurricane!
Eat dirt!
Dance on the wind!
Spear! Here's evil!
Changing tactics!
There's no telling what it'll do! Stay focused!
Force of regeneration!
Strike! I'm on! I owe you one! Hurricane Flip! Storm! Severing Wind!
I'll heal you all!
Swallow Blade! Double Demon Fang! I owe you one! Take this!
Eat this! That's ready and ready! Rotating pile driver!
You're mine!
Talon Hurricane! I'll finish you here and now!
Burn!
I'm on it! Now you see what I can do!
You're mine!
That freaking does it!
Here's a healing arc! First aid!
Blazing flip!
Swallow Dam! Hold nothing back! You're mine!
I'm all
Hitting pile driver!
Annihilation!
Destruction!
Begin!
Taste it! Reload!
Rending Flash! Coming through! Ha! Now! Scarlet Inferno!
Here's a healing arc!
Super Swallow Dam! I really owe you one.
Water, hear my call!
I'll finish you here and now!
Glacial Spear! Here's evil!
Destruction!
Freeze Lancer!
Crush! Try this!
Ready and ready!
Rending Flash!
Being interrupted!
Try this! Rending Flash! Wind! Searing Gale!
Down on the ground!
Here's a healing arc!
What's this?
Crush! Try this!
Grant me the
Rending
strength!
Flash! Severing Wind!
Lion heart!
Searing Gale!
Super Swallow Dam!
Dragon Swarm!
Talon Hurricane!
I can't heal you forever!
Looking good!
My turn! That's
It's on! Crush! Try this!
By the power
Not today!
Steel! Armor won't save you! Denied!
I'll heal you all!
Grant me the strength to march on!
Healing Circle!
Destruction!
Annihilation!
That's
Mega Ray!
Resonate with the earth!
Mega Ray!
On your knees!
I couldn't make it in time.
Destruction!
Lunar Blast!
Rending Flash!
down on the ground!
Here! Fury! Burning! Water! Hear my call! Red! Burning! Glacial Spear! Here's evil!
This should do it!
Freeze Lancer! I'll bring you back from death to resuscitation! I can handle it! I'll heal you all!
No rest for the wicked.
Grant me the
Healing
strength to
Circle!
march on!
Not done yet!
Lion heart!
Back into the fray! Lunar Blast!
Shine! Radiant
Try
light!
this!
Force of regeneration! Regenerate!
Mega
I
Ray!
really owe
Here
you
I
one!
come!
Power of
Demon
water!
Fang!
Prepare to be seized!
Flame of Fury! Burning!
I'm ready!
This one's got your name on it!
Ashes to ashes!
Is everyone all right?
Yeah. But Almeidrea got away. Rinwell, are you...
What the hell happened here?
Beifan, is that you? Thank goodness you're okay.
I've been outside the city this whole time, but I sensed a disturbance in the wind and decided to turn back. What happened here? Where is everybody?
Almeidrea's handiwork. She allowed herself to be captured so she could rile up the Danans into a frenzy and rob them of their astral energy. She wiped out almost everyone in the plaza, including Deadheim.
Deadheim's dead. Everyone. And the Darkwings. Almost all of our companions in the Resistance. How could this happen?
Regardless of what she had to gain, what kind of person would do something like that?
If she managed to find kinship in Kelzelik, then I'd say the very worst kind. It's clear now that she used Menancia as a testing ground for the fruits of Helgen, before using them here.
So everything that led up to this moment was all a part of her plan.
Once she knew they'd eaten enough tainted food, she just needed to get herself caught.
We have to go after her. Balseth and Ganabel were horrible, but Almeidrea makes them look like saints. I doubt she's really gone back into hiding. We have to put an end to this, once and for all.
Yeah, what she's done can't be forgiven.
I don't know what to do. I saw what hatred did to those people, but hating her is the only thing that's kept me going. I can't just stop hating her. What am I supposed to do? Tell me. Smile at her from across the battlefield? Apologize while we fight her? I don't know if I can do that.
Rinwell.
Nobody can understand what you've been through. We can't even begin to imagine the pain you've experienced. But if hate is what has kept you going ever since that day, then let it be your strength. However, think about this. When you've had your revenge, when we've beaten Almeidrea, then what will you do?
Huh?
I'm saying you're going to have to find a way to survive once that hatred is gone. When it is, what do you plan on doing then?
I don't know. I've never thought about it before.
Almeidrea's death doesn't have to be your end too. You need a reason to live, Rinwell, not an excuse to die. Understand?
She's right. We could never truly know the pain that Almeidrea has caused you. But I think you should listen to Shionne. Give yourself time to consider things. And if it's too much right now, it's okay for you to sit this one out.
No. My head might be a mess right now, but I'm not letting you fight Almeidrea without me. I need to be there. Please. That much I do know. I'm going with you. And on the road, I'll think about it. A reason to live. Without hate.
That said, it'll be no good chasing after her blind with no idea where she went. Beifan, do you have any ideas where she might have gone?
I can't say for sure, but west of here is an underground harbor along a cliff near the coast. She spent years building a ship there, a floating fortress that she called her castle on the sea. No one quite knew why she wanted the thing, but now...
Of course. She's already effectively destroyed her own capital. It's likely she planned to abandon her realm as well.
Right. That's as good a lead as any. Let's go. What's that woman going to do next?
Nothing good, I'll bet.
We'll stop it this time.
I still can't believe what that Almeidrea did. Not only that, but she was enjoying it.
It's patently clear she has no respect for human life whatsoever.
We need to take her out. I don't think I've ever felt so enraged at another person in my whole life.
Yeah! There's no way she's getting away with this!
Then we head for the underground docks. We need to hurry. Rinwell, can you keep moving?
Yeah. My family and I, we spent all of our days just living in hiding. Until one day when we were found and attacked. I was the only one my dad and the others hid. That's the reason I survived. While the rest of my family was butchered. The only thing that I could see was the crest of a lord glowing through the smoke. And then...
It was Almeidrea who did it.
Oh.
I'm sorry, Rinwell.
That woman. Did she really find the existence of Dahnan mages to be that much of a threat?
Enough to invade another lord's territory? No, I doubt that. Most likely, she was after their knowledge and techniques. She only did it so she could become stronger. That's the kind of woman she is.
In retrospect, I do remember her making it sound like she created that monster she summoned.
A monster. I wonder, do you all think of me as a monster? Because I'm able to use magic even though I'm Dahnan?
Rinwell.
Of course we don't think you're a monster, you dummy.
Huh?
I might have had to hold you back, but it's her fault any of this ever happened, not yours. Got it?
Law.
We've reached our destination.
Have you guys checked your equipment lately?
Did we really just spend that much money?
This shall suffice. Please, everyone, have as much as you like.
Looks like we made it here in one piece.
Eat this! Oh God! Swallow dance! Take this! Death Hurricane Strike! Lightning Strike! Hurricane Now! Goodwill! Demon's Descent! Flashing Fang! Too slow! Talon Sword!
Wall to shield from calamity.
Swallow
A new
dance!
melody.
That's the spot! I'll end you! Lightning Strike! I'm on it! Hurricane Strike! That's the spot! Watch this! Swallow Dance!
Barely a blip on our radar.
Seriously?
Is this a joke?
Swallow dance!
I really owe you one.
Hurricane strike!
Lightning strike!
First strike! Hurricane strike!
I'm on a roll now!
Eat this!
Thank you.
Why can't they just sit still?
Shion, can you take care of them?
No sooner said than done.
Arctic!
Elusive deity!
Swallow dance!
Freeze Lancer! Dance in the wind! Air storm!
I'm ready!
Rigwell! Frozen!
Hammer!
Grant me the strength! The enemy wields arts too.
You'll soon see about that.
I'll crush you! Lightning reflexes! Tenebrous claw!
Is there anything more magnificent than the musculature of a warrior? Perhaps it is in search of this perfect beauty that I myself am drawn into battle.
You sense one of your pals, Hoodle?
Go no further!
Grant me the strength to march on!
Watch
Fall
this!
into thy own death!
Fang Bolero!
Photon
That's like it does it! Elusive deity! Hitting too fast! Make it rain! Don't leave! Take! Blow them away! Hurricane! Fang Bolero! Now I'm in the groove!
Air thrust!
Talon Hurricane! I'm on it!
To march on!
Talon Storm! Swallow dance! In a bind?
Lightning strike!
Death Blossom!
Hurricane strike!
Talon Storm!
Grant me
Make
the
it
strength!
Supernova!
Light burst forth!
Radiant Genesis!
How about this?
Talon Hurricane!
Sleep now.
Lightning strike!
I'm on it!
Hurricane strike!
Hey! Poodle's quivering! I think we're about to be real lucky.
I'll do my best! Eat this!
Burn it hell!
Here goes
Storm!
Ground and pound!
I'll run you through! Swallow dance! I'll finish you here and now! Glimmer Dragon! Death Watch this!
Talon Hurricane!
Leave the ensnaring to me.
Yeah, and leveling to me! These sticks have got your name on them!
Talon Hurricane! Death Blossom!
Make it rain!
Kisara! All yours, Kisara!
Barely a blip on our radar.
You're saying we should check the Owl Forest?
No further!
First strike! That's enough!
Grant me the strength to march on!
I'll run you through! Come and get it!
Shine, pesky airborne scoundrels!
Sounds like a job for yours truly.
Grant me the strength to march on!
I'm just getting started! Death Blossom! Talon Hurricane!
Elusive
Now,
beam!
Ysara, I'll stop your movement.
And I'll stop your life!
The enemy wields arts too.
You'll soon see about that.
I'll crush you! Lightning reflexes! Tenebrous claw!
Is there anything more magnificent than the musculature of a warrior? Perhaps it is in search of this perfect beauty that I myself am drawn into battle.
Do you think this is one of the places where the Darkwings and Almeidrea fought?
I wouldn't be so sure. This place appears more ravaged by time than combat. Even if there are signs of destruction, it would likely have taken place during the Great Conquest of 300 years prior.
And ever since, it's been a breeding ground for Zeugles, I guess.
Retreat if you know what's good for you!
Attack time!
Eat this! Lightning strike! Thanks, Shion.
Grant me the
Piercing
strength to
roar!
march on!
Hurricane!
Don't stop! Lionheart!
Watch this! Glimmer Dragon!
We got flyers!
I've got this. Let him march and handle it.
All yours!
Swallow Dance! Thankful Arrow! Swallow Dance! You're wide open!
Raging Cascade.
Swallow Dance!
This one's mine!
Rip and tear!
Air thrust. With this, I can become even stronger. Little help.
Death Blossom!
This one's mine.
That's right! I'm on it! I'm on a roll now! I really owe you one! Now I'm flying freaks! Why can't they just sit still?
Shion, can you take care of them?
No sooner said than done.
Far enough!
I'm ready!
This one's got your name on it.
Ashes to ashes! Grant me the strength to march on!
These fists have got your name on them!
Lionheart!
I'll crush you! Lightning reflexes! Tenebrous claw! One deadly strike, just as ordered.
Courteous, aren't you?
Now you see what I can do!
This one's mine!
Swallow Dance!
Lightning strike!
Rip it on a roll now! Burn in hell! That's a good spot!
Grant
This
me the
one's
strength
mine.
to march on!
Watch this!
Hey, that
I'm on it! Death Blossom! Shattering those pieces!
in here. I'll be
Armor
safe.
won't save you!
Thanks, Kisara.
Blazing Flame!
Steel Sword.
Tear it through!
Raging Storm.
Resonate with the earth!
If it's in the sky, spread!
Step back! This one's all law! What do you say we check back in on the ranch?
I hope we manage to catch Almeidrea soon.
I hope so too, before she can cause any more havoc.
You okay, Rinwell?
Oh, yeah.
Don't push yourself.
Thanks. Oh, Hootle. I don't know what to do.
Kisara, let's talk for a bit.
Sorry for rambling on so much about my past earlier.
Don't sweat it. It was fun hearing you reminisce about the good old days.
Come on, you don't have to pretend with me. I know I can tend to go on sometimes, when it comes to my brother.
You said it, not me. Anyway, I don't think it's something for you to be embarrassed about.
Hey, Alphen. When you were a kid, was there ever a time when you had to bury someone younger than you?
Well, it's hard to say. I'm guessing that you have, though.
Yeah. During the previous crown contest, with the Lord before Dohalim. Life back then was truly hell. I think that's why I tried to ignore what Miguel was telling me for so long. Because I was afraid of going back to such a dark time. Of losing hope. I wanted to believe in our paradise so much that I doubted the one person I should have trusted most. I don't blame Dohalim for that. I simply didn't want to face facts. And I ended up trying to project my ideals onto everyone else.
It's strange. Whenever you and Dohalim talk about Menancia, it's always like it's some big failure. We're talking about fixing 300 years worth of damage here. Isn't it a bit optimistic to think it was all going to be resolved after only 5?
You might be right. Maybe it was a mistake when Menancia... No, when I decided to stop seeing the darkness in our society. I have to admit the truth. To myself, first of all. See you tomorrow. Rise and shine. We're almost ready to leave.